Did you call your husband to come and see the food we are going to eat today? Can you imagine it, that daughter speaking that did you call your husband? Not even did you call father to come and see the food we are going to eat so that he can measure. She just said that did you call your husband to come and see the food we are going to eat today so that he cannot yell at us? Can you imagine a daughter speaking that way to the father? This girl, first of all, doesn't have any respect at all. Even though the father quarrels, even though the father yells at you, but it doesn't give you a right to speak to your father like that. It doesn't give you a right to speak there in front of your mother about your father in that manner. That is a sign of disrespect. And I loved the way the mother told this girl, this Benny. She has told her that when you are going to grow up, now you are a teenager. You don't know how your father struggles to get the money so that he can provide food to us. You don't know how many times he suffers. You don't know what he goes through to get that money. So you can't speak that way to your father. And then the daughter was like, but he yells at you. Then the mother was like, even though he yells at me, but it is none of your business, and you are not supposed to come and intervene in our business, in our business, me and your father. That was very good on Clara. Because I'm going to tell you that many of the times these girls respect their fathers, respect their mothers on the way how the man talks, but the guy can talk on that way because he has a lot of stress. Because Jonathan also doesn't want to speak like that way to the family, but according to what he's going through, and this person and these people, all the family start throwing away the food while the guy suffers to get that food for them. They are playing too. You don't think that he will laugh at them. He has to yell because he doesn't have money. When he had money, he couldn't yell at them. So if things change, that is why even also Jonathan changed. But that was not the way. But for you, a daughter, you cannot speak that way to the father, that your husband, you should call your husband to come and measure the food, because last time he yelled at us about, imagine the bread, but that bread, that the way you are speaking about that bread, can you afford to buy it? Banange, our kids, you have to appreciate what your parents are giving you, because you don't know what they are going through. For them, even if they don't eat at work, and then they say, let me take this little thing for my family. How can I eat? Yet tomorrow I don't have anything. I will leave to my family. And for you, you be there and you talk that way to your father. If you see the way your father struggles to get food, to get what he leaves on the table, you should have respect him. Even though you don't know how he struggles, but you have to respect it. To respect your parent, because your parent is your God on this earth. Because if he was not the one, you couldn't have been produced. So you have to respect your parents, because also the Bible says that respect your parents before respecting me, the person you don't know. So for you, if Ben, you don't respect your father, whom will you respect? Because you don't know what man go through. And I loved the lecture the mom lectured to this Benny. If Benny has sense, he has to follow the words what her mom has told her, because men go through a lot. Most of the times, women, we don't know what our men go through, because for them, they can even not at work. and they say, okay, if I have this 10,000 naira, if I eat it, what will I leave to my family? Then he ends up leaving that, eating. Then he stays the whole day without eating food, and then for you start speaking that way to your father. That is not good at all. So you have to change. Our kids, you have to change the way you speak to your parents, because you are also going to grow up. And how will you feel when your kids are speaking that way to you? Will you feel very well? We are on the series called The Most Scaring Marriage Ever Found on Mr. Area channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. Welcome to Trending TV series, and my name is Sharon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, my dear, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, put a bell. Whenever I put a video, you will be the first to get notification. Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. And I really thank all my returning subscribers. You guys, you are really amazing. I send greetings to people from Gabon, Susan from Zambia. I send greetings to Jonathan Makawa from Malawi. I send greetings to Rose from Jamaica. People from the natural highlands of the Caribbean, Dominic, Maris Fiber from Caribbean, I send greetings to you. People from Bahamas Hamba Highlands, I send greetings to you. But don't mind about my voice. I have some little flu and cough, but inshallah I will be very fine in Jesus' name. I send greetings to people from Zambia, Livingstone, Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, Sharon from Uganda, Zlaika from Uganda. I send greetings to you. People from Tobago, people from Switzerland, Tonya from Apovira, people from Saiti River, people from NG, Slivia Wisdom from Jamaica, people from 65 Jamaica, people from Baltimore, people from New Jersey in the US, Agatha Lawrence, I send greetings to you. Peterson from Canada and people from Canada, Tina from Nigeria, I send greetings to people from Ghana and people from Jamaica. David, I send greetings to you. Tonya from Apovira, Joy from America, Joanne from Jamaica, Mava from Jamaica, Winston from Zambia, Daniel from Cameroon, people from Sierra Leone, people from Korea, people from Zimbabwe, Kyara Emmanuel from Zambia. I send greetings to Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone. You guys, thanks for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate. And if we go back to the Big Joe, when he was driving, his car stopped when fuel was over. Fuel was out and was over, and then he called his friend Ken to come and help him so that he can bring fuel to him. Then he was here sleeping, relaxing, waiting for his friend to bring fuel. Now, I'm going to ask myself, how many times will Ken buy fuel for Jonathan? How many times is Jonathan is going to live in a fake life? How many times is Jonathan going to accept that things changed and I have to live my own way? Cause your friends you are disturbing. Not every time he's going to bring fuel for you. That your friend of yours not every time is going to give you money so that you can make your family happy, so that you can lie to the family. It won't happen. And I'm going to tell you, you have to accept the truth. You have to accept that I don't have a job. I no longer need a car. No need to drive this car going to work. Yet even the money I'm getting from the work, it can't buy fuel. And that is what his friend Kenny told him. That what is the use of the car? What is the use of driving the car from your home to the site where you are working from? And yet even the money you are getting from there, it can't afford to buy fuel for you. No need to drive a car anymore, because it doesn't have any sense. You are becoming useless. Why would you drive a car? for that you lying to your family, yet even the money you are getting can't afford to buy fuel. For me, this is the last time I'm going to stop bringing you fuel. Then Jonathan was like, now you are making shame at me. You are making a shame at me. Then his friend was like, no, I'm not making a shame at you, but I'm telling you the bitter truth. You are just living a fake life. And I'm on behind on Kenny's side. How many times will Kenny buy fuel for Jonathan? Jonathan has to accept that he lost that job. He doesn't have that job which can afford to buy fuel, so that he can be open and speak to the wife and tell her that, babe, we need to sell this car, or I no need to drive this car because the job I have cannot afford to buy fuel. Sit down and talk with your wife, but lying to her, driving car each and every day, it won't help you at all, because where will you get money for the fuel each and every time? Your friends, they will get tired of you, yet what they are telling you is the truth. What they are telling you is the truth. Kenny, what is telling you is the truth, because you are living in a denial. But you have to accept that things changed. I no longer have a job, and you sit down and ask and tell your wife. Because also Kenny has told this guy that even that the wife can reduce on the costs she has been using at home, because she will know the truth, and that is that bitter truth. The wife can even reduce on the costs because she has known the truth, but Jonathan is not ready to talk about that. She knows that she married Clara when he was rich, and Clara knows that life. Now you were rich and you are no longer rich. You are now poor. You have to accept that I'm poor. I can't afford to buy fuel. What if even this car gets damaged, and then you call Kenny that he bring for me the mechanic? Your friends are going to get tired of you. Call Kenny to help you where it is necessary, but to buy for you fuel to drive and go to work where you can't even afford to buy fuel for the car, that is useless, and that is nonsense. So it is better you accept it. It is better you take Kenny's words. Otherwise, what you are living in a denial. You are living in a lie. You are living in a fake life, which is not going to help you at home. So accept what is going on with your life. Accept the truth and know that I no longer have a job, and you tell your wife. For you may think that Clara can be very angry at you, and trust me, Clara can understand you and tell you that you should have told me long time ago, because I can understand. For you may think that if I tell her, she might leave me, she might do this and this, she might quarrel. But even though you hide it, how many times will you hide all those things? Even the landlord is demanding you. How many times are you going to live a fake life? How many times are you going to lie? And trust me, if your wife finds out by herself, things will not be good at all. But for you, if you tell her first, trust me, she will understand you and tell you, okay, babe, no problem. Me, I didn't know that you are going through a lot. You are going to get diseases. Be you. Don't be in a fake life. Stop lying to yourself. Yet you know what is going on to your life, that you no longer have a job. Accept what is now. Accept that the job I have can't buy fuel for the car, can't afford to give my wife a lot of money, can't afford to take my child for the school for the million. Because for you, if you stay in this denial, trust me, you might even end up stealing to make your life happy, to make your wife happy, when you don't want to find your when you don't want your wife to find out, you might end up stealing. You might end up entering in gangs so that you can get money. What if, and here when you talk to her, then she can tell you, okay babe, let me also get a job while you are praying to God, and you get another job. But when you are still also doing that job, she can understand. We women, we are most understanding, and we can understand when the situation is not okay at all, because Clara is seeing that something is not right at my husband. But she has tried to talk to the husband that, baby, can you please tell me what is bothering you? Why are you yelling at me, at us? Why are you quarreling over food? She doesn't know that the man doesn't have the money. So sit down and you tell her that, babe, I used to have money, but I no longer have. I lost my job. We have to cut the costs. If we are using things, if we are using many things, we have to cut the costs. Trust me, the woman will understand you. And we are on the series called Most Scaring Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Aria channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. Where are you watching from? Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. I send greetings to Cindy from Jamaica, people from St. Thomas, US, Kayara Emmanuel from Zambia, people from Johannesburg, Soweto, Rosamond Daniels from Guyana, people from Sierra Leone. I send greetings to you. Daniel from Cameroon, Winston from Zambia, people from PNG, Irene from USA, people from Connecticut, USA, William from Bahamas. I send greetings to you all, and thanks for the amazing support. I really do appreciate. My voice is not well, but I will be fine in Jesus' name. I have some little flu, so bear with me, my lovely people. I appreciate it. And if we go to Clara and Huxley, Clara came to meet Huxley, and Huxley was like that. Then Clara was like, where did you lose? Why wouldn't you contact me? Why wouldn't you call me? Then the guy was like, I lost the contacts, but those things, that doesn't matter. I'm here. Do you support a woman or goes and meet the ex? Or do you support a man going out to meet the ex, or you don't support them? Tell me if you are supporting those people to go and meet their ex. First of all, for me, if they don't have a business, why would they go and meet? Especially, you can say that they are going to go there and they have some little conversation. My dear, people who used to have feelings, trust me, someone can be having some feeling to that person. They might touch to each other. They end up sleeping together. So you have to avoid meeting your ex, because for you, Clara, what you did wasn't good, to go and meet your ex without telling your husband. That was not good at all. What if it was Jonathan who went to meet the ex? Could you want that? Could you feel happy and they tell you that Jonathan is going out with the ex without telling you? Would you feel would you feel okay? Then for you, your first question will be, what are they talking about? And that is the same question. And I also going to ask myself, what is my husband talking to the ex? What business do they have? Which they couldn't finish it in the phone. Bananga, you people, you have to stop. You have to stop meeting your ex without telling your partner. If you have told your partner, it is okay, because he has known where you have gone through. What if something bad happens to you there when you didn't communicate to your man? But if you have told your man will be very, very okay. That my wife has told me that he has gone to meet the ex. That means there is no anything they are hiding out. But once you go without telling him, trust me, he can say maybe they still have feelings, and that is why she went without telling me. So you have to be open and tell your partner that I'm going to meet my ex. He has called me and I don't know what he's telling me. I don't know what he's telling me. So babe, can I go? Then the man tells you, yes, all right, sweetheart, the good thing you have told me. Then you will tell me what he has been telling you. But for you, once you just go without letting your partner, what if someone takes pictures to you and then sends them to Jonathan? What will you explain to Jonathan? What conversation or what business did you had to come and talk with hacks? So women, we have to stop these things, and also men. At least when you have communicated, it is okay, because someone can be okay. My wife has told me so. No need to feel very insecure that they have seen her with a man, because she was open to me and then she told me. Thanks guys for the amazing support, and we are on the series called Most Scaring Marriage, found on Mr. Aria channel.